Hey, what's up guys? Good morning. Today I got the Magic YoYo V6 Locus. Now this is pretty sweet. This is a responsive yo-yo. I'm imagining you could just put a larger bearing in here and make it an unresponsive yo-yo as well. But we'll find all that up when we unbox the baby. So let's adjust the camera and get into it. Okay guys, it's in the classic standard Magic YoYo box. Sealed with a Magic YoYo sticker. We're going to open it up from the... Actually, you know what? We're going to cut it open because we have a knife. So why not cut it open, right? Here is the yo-yo itself, quite wing-shaped. Is it like when you compare it to something like the Avocado, at least anyways. Here's it next to another responsive Magic YoYo. There's a little gap. Yeah, the K7 is a good responsive yo-yo, but it's a little big for my liking. I mean, for a beginner, I think it'd be really good, but sometimes I just like to play with responsive yo-yos, you know. You don't have to be a beginner to use responsive yo-yo, obviously. But I like them, you know, a little smaller. I like taking like a little more like this size. So I'll put all the dimensions, all that on the screen. Comes with a slim bearing stock. It is quite the slim axle. I have extra axles, so if a larger bearing doesn't fit right off the bat, we can always try and put a different axle in there. But I like the way that the grooves feel. They're very similar to like the Shark's Honor, except they're a little like they're like slightly concaved all the way. So like you could definitely do finger spins on here. I mean, it probably won't be the best thing in the world for them, but you could definitely do them. There's quite a thumb grind lip. You know, so you'll definitely be able to do thumb grinds on this thing. The sleek black looks quite cool too. There's like some step ups right on it, like right here, which just, you know, they just make it a little thicker at the rim, give it a little more rim weight. But yeah, kind of slim, but no, you know, not like a slim. I wouldn't classify this as like a slim line yo-yo, just slim compared to something like the K7, or if you compared it to like a Yo-Yo Factory Edge, or you know, something real wide like that. But yeah, I like the way this feels, this coating. So I guess enough talking about it. Let's throw it around the backyard. All right, guys, I got it all strung up. Let's give it the old throw. First thing, it's quite responsive. So if you're into responsive yo-yos, this will be up your alley. Or if you're a beginner, you know, and you're looking to learn things like your brain twisters, you know, your stop and goes, your picture tricks, around the world, walk the dogs. You know, this is going to be a great yo-yo to learn on. It also can handle, you know, a little more advanced tricks too as well. You know, it's just going to be hard to do whips and slacks and stuff, you know, on a yo-yo like this because it's responsive. But, you know, you could always upgrade the bearing. So let's do a couple more tricks and then we'll try out the other bearing maybe. Or try putting a different bearing in it, I mean. Yeah, but I'm just blown away on how smooth this thing is, like just the overall smoothness of it. And for, you know, a $10 yo-yo that's, you know, designed to be responsive, it's handling these tricks quite well. And its control as a responsive yo-yo is just phenomenal. So I'm going to try this with a larger bearing and see if I can get a larger bearing to fit in there. And I'll be right back. Okay guys, I got it strung up with a larger bearing. One thing about it is it was very hard to screw together because like the axle was barely long enough, so if you put a larger bearing in here, make sure to be very careful not to cross thread it. But one thing is, now it is just as smooth as it was with that slim bearing. So a lot of yo-yos, when you switch bearings from a large one to a small one, the smoothness will change. This one, totally identical. You know, now it takes a bind to return it. The thumb grind lip, oh, just works great though. Yeah, but this thing's awesome, and it controls really good. The shape of it makes it very good for like regens and stuff too. When I was throwing it back out, That was very easy. The shape is going to make it for good, you know, for fast style play too as well. You know what? I'm going to put a counterweight on here, do a couple 5A tricks, and you know, see how it goes. So let's try it for a little 5A too. Okay, I got it all stored up for 5A. It feels quite comfortable as a 5A yo-yo in my hand. I have a feeling this might be my favorite way to play it. Yeah, the weight of it works great with the weight of the counterweight. It's very, very easy to control with the counterweight. But I think this might be how I keep this strung up. I really like it as a 5A yo-yo. So I think this is a great option, especially in its price range, because if you're a beginner, you can get it as a beginner's yo-yo. If you're, you know, a little more advanced, you like unresponsive yo-yos, you just put it in a different bearing. And if you want a 5A yo-yo, you know, you can use this thing for 5A. So I say this, the Magic Yo-Yo Locus, this one's a real winner. And I like this one. So yeah guys, Magic Yo-Yo Locus. Great yo-yo for, you know, unresponsive 1A, responsive and unresponsive 1A, 5A. If you get 2 of them, you can do some 3A. But yeah, I like the black, and who knows, maybe they'll come out with some splash colors of this and stuff. But as of right now, the V6 Locus, I'm digging it. Hope you guys like the video.